Hi guys, today I'm finally doing a long-awaited makeup tutorial. I know you guys have been waiting for a while. I have been busy with moving, as you guys can tell. Hopefully I'll be able to do a new room tour soon. Well, not new, I haven't done one yet, but I've been waiting to do room tour also because I knew I was moving and I knew my new room would be a lot cuter, so I was just gonna wait. But anyways, about this video, today we're gonna do Douyin makeup, which is my favorite type of makeup. I've done a lot of different makeups. Like, I used to do like e-girl makeup in 2020, then I did more like Jirai makeup like 2 years ago, and I finally started on Douyin makeup. I think it flatters my features the most, and I think just like their techniques are amazing. Like, I love Chinese makeup, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my updated one because I think since my last one I have gotten a lot better. And yeah, oh, and also please remember to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me. I want to be able to grow my YouTube more, so if you do that, I'm really grateful. Let's get started. I'm gonna take off my rings. They're kind of bothering me right now. And anyways, I can't do rings when I'm doing my makeup. But okay, so first we're gonna start with like primer or sunscreen. I don't really use primer. I just use like this Can Make Mermaid Skin UV. I do recommend that this one or like the clear one. There is one that's like whitening and it kind of like pills, but this one doesn't pill, so I really recommend this one. So I'm just gonna put it all over my face. And I guess while I'm putting it on my face, I'll talk about my skincare. I have like combination skin, and for my skincare, I use the Anua cleanser, milk tear toner, and the pink and red Anua serum, and then the Beauty of Hosuin or Josuin lotion, the Dynasty lotion. That one is so moisturizing. And then whenever I have pimples, I use like you can use like the benzoyl peroxide, I think, but I use like this cream that my grandma brings from Ukraine, and it's just like works the best out of everything. It's like Skinarian. But I also use like La Roche-Posay, the benzoyl peroxide. That one also works whenever you have pimples. And also a key for smooth base is skincare, and also like shaving dermablade, where you shave the little hairs on your face. That can also help you achieve a good base. Now also, I will hydrate my lips. I really like this Too Faced Pillow Balm. I have the banana one. The packaging is so cute. Sorry guys if you see rashes on my hands. I've been having flare-ups of like eczema and stuff from the heat. But anyways, for this lip balm, I love it. I am the kind of person that's like chronically hydrating my skin. I hate dry skin. And this one's like, it gives like a slightly minty, tingly, fresh feeling. It's really nice. And then for foundation, excuse the fact that the bottle is cracked, but I use Wake Make foundation. This is the 17 pale. I think it's the palest shade, and it also has SPF too. This is a really good formula. I prefer pump Korean foundations over the like the compact ones. I forgot what they're called, but it's because those ones just, the cushion foundations, those ones just run out so quickly. I feel like I have to buy like every 3 months, but the pump ones, I feel like they have a lot more product. So that's why I prefer them. But this one's really nice. It's like I don't know what kind of finish it is. I just use it because it's good, but it really blends out well, and it's like light coverage, but it's still really nice. I'm gonna blend this out. I just apply it everywhere with a finger to where I want it to spread it out, and then I'll use the blender to blend it. So there we go. I applied the foundation, and then I use the Faux Filter Concealer by Huda Beauty. This is really expensive. I would recommend getting a different concealer, but just this is like one of the few concealers that has a good formula, is high coverage, and also is like very pale. So that's why I got it. You can also use like, I think e.l.f. concealer I heard is good, but just this is the one I use right now. I don't think you get a good bang for your buck. If you guys have like a better recommendation that's like better bang for your buck, because I think this is like $30 for this little thing. It's pretty overpriced, but the product is good. I just apply it wherever I have uneven skin in the middle. I'm not the kind of person who applies product like all over my face. I feel like it just doesn't last. Like it starts rubbing off and looking very cakey. So I try to use minimal product. So there we go. Now it's time for powder. Today I'm gonna use this Flower Nose baked powder in 01. It's the Shells Jewel collection. I do have most of these products that I use on my TikTok shop showcase, so if you want to, you can also buy it from there to support me, or you can just buy it from the website. But most of my makeup I either get from the TikTok shop or from Yes Style. But I will either use this or the Charlotte Tilbury powder, but I find that this one is very nice and matte. I like to just apply as much as I can because I do not want my makeup to melt. I don't know how people do dewy makeup because it just melts off. I really don't understand how people can do it. I'd rather have my makeup stay. But you see, this powder is pretty brightening and mattening. I really like the Flower Nose powders. Now I think the most important part of Douyin makeup is definitely the contour. The contour is what differentiates it from like different makeup styles. So I'm gonna use this Flower Nose contour palette. It's also on my TikTok shop showcase, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do the nose contour, which is like the most distinct part of the makeup. I'm gonna use this light brown, and right here, see how you have your eye bags here? Well, I don't know if you guys have eye bags, but mine are really distinct. And then like this part, like I'm gonna apply it like so, like this. See that? This will create dimension in your nose. And I also do like a triangle on my nose. I usually go in with a thinner brush for that. It's kind of doing it out of order, guys, but here I do a triangle and then 2 lines up. See, you guys, it has a big difference. And then gonna do the same thing on the other side. Trying to do it where I can see what I'm doing and you guys can see. But here we go. And then I'll go in and also contour this part. I remember once there was like this trend on TikTok where it's like, if you do this, then it makes you look more masculine, but I really like doing it. I think it really complements my nose shape. So see here, the eyelid and then the start of like the nose, you want to contour that even darker. And like this, there's like a C here. You want to contour that. And then I'll go in with this darker shade and just contour your jawline however you want to. On that new streak. I just usually go in like this and then like this. And then I'll also like see where my cheekbones are and just contour lightly like that to, I guess, make your face look more V-shaped and slimmer. Now, this also, the first most important thing of Douyin makeup is matte highlighter. So we did the contour, now it's time to highlight. And I use this Forte matte highlighter. It's on my TikTok shop too. I'll probably just like link my TikTok shop in the description so you guys can like get the products if you want. But I'm gonna get this little brush, and then you guys are gonna see. Look at that. And it's not shiny, it's like matte. It's very important for like this type of makeup. So I'll just do the tip of my nose, and then right there. And then also my nose bridge right here. Like that. And then for the eyes, remember how we contoured here dark? We're gonna lighten this part. Like so. And then where we're gonna do the eye fat, we'll also just do like that. And then remember how we contoured here dark? We're gonna go light right here to contrast that. Now look at the difference of that. This is very amazing if you want that dramatic makeup look. I'm going to do the other side. Now you can also use this on different parts of your face, like your brow bone if you want to. I also sometimes add it like right here to make like the bottom part of my face pop more. And then also you can add it right here. Although when it mixes with my balm, it kind of makes it like way too bright. But I am going to use this later on in my makeup too. Now we're going to go to blush. Today I think I'm going to use a purple blush because that also is like a good makeup technique. Struggling to open this with my nails. Okay, I'm gonna use this Douyin blush palette, and I'm gonna go in with this purple blush. And purple blush is really nice if you're a cool tone person. It helps brighten your face and bring it out more forward. And for blush, sorry guys, I didn't show, but you wanna go like this, and you wanna powder the middle here. Don't go up like this for Douyin makeup. You want to do it like in the middle of your face. I think it makes like your face look shorter or something. So I do on both cheeks right there. On my tip of my nose. And then on my chin as well. And if you want to do dark blush, then you can also go in with a darker color with a smaller brush and just do it like here in the middle. Just doing the same spots you did earlier, but just in more concentrated sections. Like so. And then sometimes I'll go in with this sort of brush and also add blush to the nose contour that we did earlier. So it's like that sort of blush pattern. And you can also do right here. Basically, you can also use blush as a contour. And I've seen people also add it right here to their brow bone. I think this, adding it to the brow bone, just like, is very cute. Okay. Now time for like actual highlighter instead of matte highlighter. I'm gonna go in with this Flower Nose palette again and just go in where I highlighted with the matte highlighter to make it shiny. I won't like do every part that I did with the matte highlighter. It's just to like, I guess, sharpen your highlight even more and make it more exaggerated. I really love this Flower Nose highlighter. Now we're gonna go in with a brown eyeliner, and I'm gonna highlight where I naturally have moles. So I'm gonna do it here. here and here. Oops, I made that one a bit long. But you can also use this to cover up any like scars or pimples you have. Like right here, I have one. It's just gonna turn into a mole today. I really like adding moles because I can just cover up those things. And then if you want to add freckles to your makeup look, I personally use brown mascara. It can be very messy when you're putting it on and takes a lot of technique, but I personally just really like the finish of it. So you do need like a matte base for it so the mascara can like not smudge, like it'll blend with the powder and then like not smudge. But you go in with the brush and you have to be very careful and add like very tiny specks. You don't want big ones. Or also just look like scars. And then like that. Go in like that and then just pat it with your finger. So I usually add it right here on my cheek and then also here where I contoured my nose. And on the tip too. So like this, how I added freckles. They don't exactly look natural, but that's what I like about it. It kind of looks more like makeup freckles, which I really like. I think I'm gonna add a few more. But here we go. I really love freckles. Now that we're done with our base, let's go to eyebrows. And sadly, guys, I like don't do anything to my eyebrows, so I basically just have like really thick black eyebrows and then I'll bleach them once a week with like volume 10 developer and like leave it on for like 2 minutes and then just dye it with like light brown and purple dye. So I basically just pluck them every other day and then like lighten them. And then sometimes I'll just like darken the ends a bit if the dye is fading and like make my eyebrows longer. Like so. I think for Douyin makeup, you should have like medium thick eyebrows and like have them lighter. I think light eyebrows is what really helps like achieving the Douyin look makeup. A lot of times the girls, they will lighten their eyebrows to achieve like a more soft feminine face. Time for lips. I have this Mary Mond lip, and this is very light pink. It kind of like lines your lips, and I like doing this so I can like add any color I want and not have my natural lip color interfere with it. So I'll add this as a base color, and then I'll line my lips. I use this Essence Stay and Play Gel eyeliner. It's not a lip liner, it's an eyeliner, but that's the only like cool tone pink color I could ever find. And the eyeliners actually last longer than lip liners, so you want to contour or line the bottom of your lip here. Like so, and then the top of it. You do not want to outline your whole lip or else it can look like botched. And then after I do the lip liner, I go in with a contour and I use the light brown. And I go like this right here. It makes your lips look more lifted. I naturally have like downturned lips, so this can help them make more upturns so I don't look like I'm sad all the time. So like this. You can also add it down here to make your lips look more fuller. And then earlier I was trying to do the highlighting powder. I just highlight right here too. So like this, I personally like pale lip looks on me. So I'm gonna also go in, with this Marymont purple lip. It matches the color of my blush. Usually I try to match the lip color to my blush. I'm just gonna add it all over. Like so. And then I'll go in with like a slightly darker color and just only do like the middle here. Like this, especially on the top one. You don't want to spread it out, you only want it to be in the middle, like ombre. And I go in with a clear gloss. Sorry guys, there's a lot of products, but just like, I like my lips very particular. And this is, those last two products are Flower Nose from this Shell's Jewel collection. I know most people do their lips last, but I'm just the kind of person who does like to do my eye makeup last. So now that we're done with like all the other base, we can finally get into the eye makeup. Okay, I chose my eye palette. Now the eye makeup can be difficult as well, but this is also a defining part of the makeup. So I'm gonna use this Cupid Club Lily by Red palette. I'm gonna go in with this pinkish brown, and I'm gonna line the outer lower part of my eye. So like this basically. And then I'm gonna go in with the same color and I'm gonna do my eye fat. So you see when I smile, I like have eye fat right here. You want to accentuate that. So like this. I use this thin brush and then same on the other side. And then you can make it darker if you would like to. I usually make it a little bit darker in the middle, so that's more dimension. And now, right now, it could look a bit sloppy, but this is also where the highlighting powder comes in to help. You can clean up the sloppiness, like so. Like, look at that, guys. I love this highlighting thing. And then you can also highlight the eye fat too to clean it up. Now I'm gonna go in with this light brown here. I'm gonna like contour the outer part of my eye like this. I don't know how to explain it. It just makes your eye pop more. Like so. Adds a lot more depth. Now I'm gonna go in with this Flower Nose palette and I'm gonna match the blush color with this lightish purple color and just put it like on the outer part of my eyelid. Not on the inner part though, because we're gonna use a lighter color on that. And then you can also add it to your eye fat if you would like to on the outer part too. Like so. And then I'm gonna use this middle glitter. I'm gonna use this light blue one with my finger because I just find that it's more vibrant if I apply it like that. And see like this highlighted part we created earlier? I'm gonna put it there. Look at that, that's so beautiful. I love glitter. And then on the other side. And then you can also put it on the inner part of the eye fat. You can also like drag it down here as well if you want to look like your eyes are just crying glitter. So like so. Very pretty. And then you can also add, this is the Flower Nose liquid glitter. I'm gonna get a light coating and we're gonna line right here with it. Like that. So it creates the contrast between the contour that we did and then the eyelid. like so. And if you want to, you can also add it on the inner corner like this. Now it's time for lining our bottom eye. I'm gonna use this Wake Make light brown eyeliner. It's like very light brown. It's designed for like lower lashes and stuff. So see my inner corner? I'm just gonna line the bottom of it basically. Makes your eyes look more animated. So like this. And for the outer part, you just want to like let it go like out. I'm going to do the same to the other side. So like this. You can also make your eyes look bigger. And personally, I don't draw bottom eyelashes because I feel like it just doesn't suit my eye shape, but you can also draw bottom lashes if you would like to. Now, before eyeliner or mascara, I like to use setting spray. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. I need to get like a fan so I can brush, so I can like let it dry. But after my setting spray, I actually go over again with powder to just like make my makeup last literally like the whole day. But yeah, I just want this to dry down first. So after it's dry, I'm just gonna go in with the powder again to just like matte it down even more. I don't really know if this is actually like more effective. I just personally do it. I think in my experience, it makes my makeup last more. And you always want to put like 10 pounds of powder wherever you crease. Like I always crease on my eyelids, so I always put like more powder there. And then like around my nose and smile line. And like chin. Like just everywhere. Okay, now we're gonna do eyeliner. I'm gonna use the Flower Nose eyeliner. I find that their eyeliner is like the best shape. Or you can use the Heroine Make eyeliner. But I just like this one more. And I'm just gonna line my whole eyelid first. From the inner corner to the outer corner. Like so. And then at the corner of my eye, I'm gonna slightly like do a straight upperish line. Like so. And I'm gonna connect it back to the eyelid. Like that. And then I just like fill it in and shape it to my eye. Eyeliner is the kind of thing where like you kind of just do it to your own face because everyone's eyes are different. So it's kind of hard to just give an eyeliner tutorial because you might have like completely different eyelids than me. But usually a good advice is to not like lift up your eyelid like this when you're shaping it. Because when you lift them back down, it might look different. So I try to do it as much as possible with like my eyes relaxed. But yeah, you want like this sort of up-shaped, straightish eyeliner. Like so. And I'm gonna do my other eye now. Okay, just try to make your eyeliner as even as possible. This is how my eyeliner turned out. Not perfect, but whatever. Now, gonna curl my lashes. This is also from Flower Nose. I get like almost all my makeup from Flower Nose, guys. I love Flower Nose. Okay, now guys, the best mascara you guys can invest in is the Heroine Make mascara. I have used this for like years. Genuinely, like it does not come off from anything. Like you cannot even wash it off with a normal cleanser. Like you have to get an oil cleanser to wash this off, or else it'll be like on your eyes for like days. So just be aware of that. It's waterproof and everything. I'm just gonna apply it with generous amount on my top eyelid. I really like this one because it doesn't like make your eyelids clumpy. It's very smooth and it doesn't even look like ordinary mascara. I just find that like American mascaras, they're so clumpy and it's like kind of looks like you have dirt on your eyelids. Okay, now for bottom lashes, I like clump them into 3 different sections. So this outer one I just push out here. Then a middle one right below my iris, like this. I clump it together here. And then the third one like this. You can also do this with tweezers if you like. So like so, and generally after I curl my eyelashes, a bit of my eyeliner can come off, so I just like go in and retouch it if I have to. Cause I don't like doing eyeliner after curling my lashes because then they get in the way. Like this. And then last but definitely not least, lashes. So I'm gonna use this eyelashes. I don't know where they're from. I just got them from AliExpress. You can probably just like screenshot this, take an image search and find them. But I use these clumps. Also guys, do not get this lash glue. I like Duo lash glue, but get the ones that have like the brush. This one, it smells like fish. It smells like rotten fish. It works, but get the ones with the brush, not this one. It's like, or the Kiss lash glue I heard is good, but like don't get that one. It smells like fish. But anyways, I'm gonna go in with the shorter pieces in the middle. And I'm gonna have like 3 pieces of lash on each lid. So in the middle, oops, not in the middle, on the inner part, I'm gonna go in with this short one. And then this longer one in the middle. And then the glue will dry clear. I won't just have white on my eyelid. And then the longest part on the outer lid. So see guys the difference? The glue will dry, but lashes are very good for like this sort of makeup. Now I'm gonna do my other eyelid. I also like clump eyelashes versus strip ones, because strip ones I find like the ends will start coming up like in the middle of the day and then they'll like poke my eye. I just really prefer clumps. I don't really feel them on my eyes as much as like the strip ones. Like I just really don't like how strip ones feel on my eyelid. So if you struggle with that, definitely try clump ones. They're a lot more comfortable. Then I'll be back when my lashes are dry so I don't look insane. Okay guys, here is the finished look. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. Please like and subscribe so that you can support me on my YouTube. I really wanted to do more YouTube content. I think it's really fun. And yeah, hope you enjoy this makeup tutorial. Future Anastasia here. I would like to let you know guys that a big important part of Douyin makeup is the lenses. Today I'm gonna put the name of the lenses I'm wearing here, but I get like almost all my lenses from Pinky Paradise. I've been wearing them for multiple years. They have prescription options as well. I am personally like a -5 in vision, so I really like that they have prescription options. And they also have lenses that are made from a breathable material, so your eyes won't dry out as quickly as maybe some other lens companies have. But yeah, you can use my code MukuKitty10 for like 10% off your order to also support me and have lenses.